In the swamp, when were words gonna form thoughts? In this volcano that was boiling hot, it was gonna pour some bubbles and start to make us to get boils, and we'll be breaking out. We would be under the surface like that dragon in some gold, and then he'd start to fly off. We should have had him trapped like somebody closed the doors. Somebody put the big bar down like it was a big drawbridge, but you'd only drop it on somebody's dome. If they were across, if they were slightly across, and this jaw was slightly full of some marbles that we could bust on the floor, then play all of the marbles we wanted till all of the marbles were gone, like we lost them from out of a dome. No, we went to the casino. We started to play some more until the chips were nearly gone. We shoulda up and left. We shoulda shoved off in the night like we was on a boat. We coulda put up the sill, but somebody please tell me who's in the crow's nest, cause I don't know. I checked my whole itinerary of people that should be on this shit. Yes, doing a job. Yes, like we trying to catch fish, marlins with the nose that was long and pointed on the end. He was Pinocchio telling them bad jokes. And then Mother Nature would know. She intervened by making that shit grow. She put a leaf that was foam, like he could have foamed a tree if he told enough. Shit, if he could have laid down and just looked at the sun, but when it was gone, there was just stars, just blackness beyond, just a bunch of hovering ships with somewhere that they needed to go. They was in transit. Yes, they could have hopped onto one of my lyrical thoughts, and then I changed my tone, and everybody loves this right now. So let's hop on the vine like Super Mario and go to the clouds and get a bunch of coins until we have to get down. That's a long fall. He should have packed an umbrella or something, like some Mary Poppins wasn't English enough with the muffin and something to put on it. Yes, these flows, I just love them. The furnace gets hot. Yes, it's gonna burn everything that you wanna put in. You wanna bake some bread? Yes, a couple of bubble thoughts on this because it wasn't carbonated yet. Oh yes, it was. And now the steam is gonna pile up. Yes, this was a steamroller about to drive over someone. Make them flat. Make them flat, like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen that for a while. Was that the magic trick you got a rob in your hat? Let's check. Boom. Some more of this luxurious flow I'm just gonna say into this microphone will pick it up. Like I just need to flip myself. I done flipped my lid. But I feel like that's a better record. I feel like the fans will start to spin like they just need to cut off somebody's head from the neck. And this could be the best. Yes, I'm just gonna flip it back. Maybe my procedure was off, maybe my prestige was gone. This magic trick would never be fulfilled for the audience that be watching it. Yes, packing a punch like a cougar would, cause my claws were long enough and they were sharp to just get you a couple of cuts that would be needed some stitch and be needed a dart. This is what he got on the wall. This is what he worked so hard in school, whatnot. He just needs to memorize a bunch of stuff and be part robot. I'm talking cyborg. When did he lose his soul? When did he write the little contract at the bottom with his name that would be hard to be legible, because that's the way that cursive go. That's the way that cursive was wrote. Shit, I'm just cursing into the song without saying any curse words at all, cause that's how sick that I was. Yes, W on my chest, this is for what's going on. It's just like a little comedy show that you could have watched. TWA on this one. TWA. Yes. A cumulus thought, something that's gonna grow where wasn't growing before. This forest is full of a bunch of foliage just falling off of these branches all around. Yes, it was a canopy, but now it wasn't. Like the back of a pickup truck, I could see everything that you're hauling around. And it didn't go over the canopy's dome if there was one at all. Yes, it was invisible, bro. You should have brought some invisible ropes to keep your invisible chairs from falling out onto somebody else. Yes, and we could have got the insurance involved, but I'm glad that we don't because there wasn't anything hurt on either of our cars. Our invisible ones. Yes. Yes, feeling that fun effect again that I could give this shit because I'm funky whenever I said something that you need to listen to real bad. Yes, we at an amusement park again. Where's your tickets, dog? We can get on to one of those roller coasters and let's see if one of us fall off because we don't have our seatbelts on. Yes, that's the way to do it the best. I hope this one spins. I didn't even see the whole route. I should have studied it for a minute with a clipboard like a scientist would. Like I had some little spectacles so I could see better what I said. So I could see better what I said. So I could see better what I said. Yes. It's something I wrote, proved to been true. Then you need to go and tell everyone. It's like your moral job, dog. That's like what you joined humanity for. This is why I joined the shit. This is why I'm just gonna get more sick when I said whatever I said before. Like I just poured some acid on the hydrochloric one I could shape up inside of a beaker because I'm like a scientist, but where is my coat? It's lost, or it's nowhere to be found. Or maybe I didn't even get one. Yes, then I can say this and cover my bases. Yes, and then if it turned out that I did lose it, they couldn't say shit. Give me the CD and the dog that will start the bark. Yes, creative talk is kind of like hitting a pinball inside this machine when you put your quarters up. Let's see if you can get the highest score. Let's see if it bounces around every time it's 10,000 points, and that's the type that like it though. I put some more hot sauce on so you can have a sweltering hot tongue that just gets inflated like one of them balloons. The Thanksgiving Day parade coming in, and now we're gonna save the softest song again because it's some salt that I toss off my shoulder for good luck when I spit. Yes, we're accosting all of y'all with the stuff that costs a lot. It's way beyond your budget, so don't try to touch it at all. Like you got the Midas touch, you couldn't get the goal, so you just lost, you took the L. So you want to transition it into something else because it could have been a signal above your head that just switched because this was like one of them Las Vegas strips, but it's in New York with a bunch of traffic that's all pollen, and they don't have anywhere else to go. So listen to one of my flows. This was something hard, it would broke the inner parts of your skull where something would foam. What was this? I don't even know. You should have went and asked a physician that went to school to learn this shit. They could have put on a chart and kept inside of a notebook. That's the stuff they need to remember the most. So get a little red pen out and circle all of my flows and make some sixes all around because this was the sexist shit that I said that could be the intersection for everything else if they would just stop in their cars where they could stop when it was red or the stop sign just circled around and did a bunch of distracting shit so they couldn't move their car anymore. TWA on this TWA. Yes. Give me the type of diamond in that Wizards and Warriors that start to twinkle a million different colors. Yes, it looked like a bag of Skittles, except they were all translucent. How did they do this? It was a promotion, and I just won it. I had a golden ticket. Yes, Willy Wonka started to get the chocolate factory out because it's been out in the yard too much with fucking leaves growing on. And then we'll cut them up with some machetes that will sharp. And then we start to be shitting the spitting it good. It could have been that type that you wish that it always was. Because this rapper will have to fall off the sea salt water taffy pretty soon. TWA. And then 3 orangutans are fighting over my flow, but they should just hear because they got the ears, they can listen at once. So put it back into that boombox, quit playing around before that shit gets broke. Then what we gonna do, stand around with our hands in our pockets? Fucking fidgeting like we just took some meth and we didn't want to be doing this. Yes, I just crack you in the head with the whip of some common sense. Yes, it was a rice symbol next to it. A couple of symbols that would admit that you spent something from out of your check when you went to cash that shit in. Like it was a lottery ticket. Was you doing a good job for the city or something? Was you doing a good job for the city? Yes. TWA crafting some more what I could been casting like it was magic from out of a jar. Was this all just a bunch of powder, or was it some pixie dust that could make us float? We need to go back where we could be kids some more. Yes, we about to murder some more, but imaginary people know. Let's not get in a fit like try to call the congressmen and say some TWA. Yes, I've heard that 1,000 times, like if I got a nickel for each one. Yes, it was an old saying I'm talking about every time that I talk. Yes, I'm just memorizing some. Memorizing TWA. Yes. An aquamarine type gem that's about to glow 1,000 things I've said. Watch all the facets on how smooth they was. I'ma smooth this off like it was some cement that hasn't dried quite yet. Cause if it had, this would be harder of a job. I'd be needing something that was abrasive, that would spin around like a freaking sand pile of wood. Yes, a pile of sand when I said this, because it could have been something that had a gem in it. A Gemini. TWA. Boom. Yes, go get some more with this shit like I was a dog. Let me off of my leash for a while. Let's see how many I can get of them holes. I think I have 20 in my jaws. So just times those up by how many people I got. Yes, they could have been bleeding all over, freaking rips in their pants. They need to go get them sewn by a couple of chicks, and this was their job. And also get out that red, add a color that was something else, have it mesh like it was blue. Sometimes you need to intensify the colors like you want a little pH system with a little mark. It could flip open like a laptop. Now you know what I'm talking about. Put you on your lab coat to make the colors mix, just like some Bob Ross. Yes. This was a weighted flow, this wasn't pure gold. I'ma tell you that right now. No, I'm just coding it in it like the dragon that hasn't flown off from out of the Hobbit quite yet. Because I'm getting those townspeople next. Yes, I'm actually getting pissed. My skills were starting to stand on the back of my back like I was a German shepherd about to bark and bite you as bad as I could. I mean as best. Because it was the sharp that I'm talking about. I put my baddest flows on the end or in the front or somewhere in between like an Oreo, and that's where the cream usually was. This was the suspect to fucking rip this flow because I can, because it's my object of affection. Every time. Boom. TWA.